and gentlemen, with just about a week to go for phase 1 of polling in Bihar, the Mahagathbandhan has released its booklet of pledges. The 32-page manifesto titled Nyay, Rozgar aur Samman, meaning justice, employment and dignity, predictably takes the populist route. The big ticket promises include one government job for every family within 20 days of coming to power. No, just the promise. There will be an ordinance in 20 days, but the first job within 20 months. Note the fine print. 2,500 rupees per month for women. Restoration of the old pension scheme and the scrapping of the Waqf law. At the center of it all, Tejashwi Yadav, pitched by his party as Bihar's next Nayak hero, pledged to make the state number 1. Unimpressed, the BJP is dismissing the announcement as just a bunch of empty promises.
हम लोगों का प्रण है कि बिहार को नंबर 1 कैसे बनाए। ये दलों और दिलों का संकल्प और प्रण है। एक एक घोषणा दिल से लिया हुआ प्रण है। अपने प्रण को प्राण झोंक करके भी हम लोगों को अगर पूरा करना पड़े तो अपने प्रण को हम लोग जो है पूरा करेंगे।
महागठबंधन ने सबसे पहले मुख्यमंत्री उम्मीदवार घोषित किया। महागठबंधन ने ही सबसे पहले अपना ये प्रण, जिसको घोषणा पत्र कहा जाता है, हमने सबसे पहले आज रिलीज किया। तो आप इससे समझ जाइएगा कि कौन बिहार को लेकर गंभीर है, कौन बिहार के विषय में दिन रात सोच रहा है।
ये खोखले दावों का पुलिंदा है, जिसको बनाने वाले भी जानते हैं कि हमारी सरकार तो बनने वाली है नहीं, तो दावा करने में क्या बुराई है।
After prolonged wrangling over seat-sharing formula and candidates, the opposition seems to have finally stolen the march over the NDA by releasing its manifesto 2 days before the ruling alliance. But the question is, why did they not wait for just one more day and ensure that Rahul Gandhi also takes center stage? After all, the star campaigner for Congress is all set to kickstart his campaign, the Bihar campaign, from tomorrow. Congress MP's absence, however, has now become a trend, whether it is the posters or poll events. Tejashwi Yadav seems to have completely sidelined the Gandhi scion and is clearly asserting himself as the big brother in Bihar. Look at the posters put up today. Layout that was also replicated on the cover of Mahagathbandhan's manifesto. It is Tejashwi Yadav whose image has been played up, while Rahul Gandhi has been relegated to one corner, reduced to a mere thumbnail. For the Congress, ironically, even this may be a saving grace. After all, at the previous joint press conference, their leader had been left completely out of the picture. It seems clear that Rahul Gandhi and his party are being deliberately cut to size. Evident also in the declaration that the alliance manifesto would be Tejashwi's Pran Patra. It's Tejashwi's promises, not the Mahagathbandhan's promises, not the India Alliance, not the Congress, not Rahul Gandhi, not the Jan Nayak, only the Nayak, Tejashwi's Pran Patra. No mention at all of his co-rider in voter Adhikar Yatra.
हम लोगों के तरफ से सीएम का चेहरा भी घोषित है और आज हम लोग जो है बिहार के लिए हमारी क्या योजनाएं रहेंगी अगले 5 साल के लिए, यानी जिसको आप तेजस्वी प्रण पत्र भी कह सकते हैं, घोषणा पत्र जो हम लोग आज जो है जारी करेंगे।
देखो, ऐसा ये गठबंधन जो है इसकी झालर में शॉर्ट सर्किट का झटका लग चुका है। अब किसी गठबंधन की झालर में शॉर्ट सर्किट का झटका लग जाए तो आपको इसी तरह का जो है वो जो इनका सुल्तानी ठसक है और सामंती कसक है वो जो है वो साफ दिखाई पड़ेगी। इनको भी इस बात का अच्छी तरह से एहसास है कि आज जमीन की हकीकत क्या है, जमीन की सच्चाई क्या है।
Not only is Rahul Gandhi's stature within the India bloc under threat, even the Jannayak tag that the Congress has bestowed on him is being challenged. No, I'm not referring to the attacks from the Prime Minister, but from their own political allies. Since the last few days, RJD is making concerted efforts to project their leader as Bihar ka Nayak, the hero of Bihar. And that is not it. Leader of opposition's title wars are spreading beyond Bihar borders across India alliance in Uttar Pradesh. Samajwadi Party leaders are claiming the title for their chief, Akhilesh Yadav. Claims that have clearly divided the opposition ranks.
आप इतने बड़े हो गए हैं कि आप अपने आप को आप जननायक मानने लग गए हैं। तुरंत अभी तो आप कुछ हुए नहीं, एक बार आप मुख्यमंत्री तक आप नहीं बने हैं।
इंडिया गठबंधन के तमाम दल उसमें शामिल हैं, वो सब लोग निर्णय करेंगे। किसी एक पार्टी को अपने नेता को ये कहने का वो नहीं है। हम लोग ये कहते हैं कि अखिलेश यादव जननायक है।
जननायक बनने में उनको समय लगेगा, इसलिए समय लगेगा कि वो लालू की विरासत है और उनकी राजनीति पे खरा उतरने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। तो मुझको लगता है आने वाले दिनों में लालू जी या जननायक कर्पूरी ठाकुर के पद चिन्हों पर चलेंगे तो जननायक उनको भी कहेगा लोग।
कौन कर रहा है कंट्रोवर्सी? जो लोग उन्हें पुकारना चाहेंगे पुकारेंगे। कोई मुद्दा है बताइए। अब कुछ लोग महात्मा गांधी को बापू कहते हैं, कुछ लोग उनको महात्मा कहते हैं, कुछ उनको संत कहते हैं। क्या इसमें विवाद क्या है? अरे वो बहुत बड़े कर्पूरी ठाकुर जी का कोई मुकाबला थोड़ी कर रहे हैं।
And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings me to the Motorola legitimate question on the Newshour tonight. Have Rahul Gandhi and his party been relegated and completely edged out in this race to be Bihar's Nayak or Jan Nayak? That's the question and that's the debate coming up on the other side.
You're watching the Newshour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Joining the debate tonight, Dr. Ajay Alok, national spokesperson of the BJP, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, commentator, social scientist, making vaccines, every kind of doctor, Professor Subodh Mehta, national spokesperson of the RJD. Also joining the debate is the national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Mr. Ghanshyam Tiwari. But my first question goes to Tehseen Poonawala, Congress supporter and more Congress than the Congress itself. Tehseen Poonawala, तुम इतना क्यों मुस्कुरा रहे हो? क्या गम है जिसको छुपा रहे हो? I want to begin with this simply because itni choti photo, leader of opposition, the tallest leader in the India alliance, itni choti photo, not right. I think you have to revisit this entire issue. And this whole manifesto, you know what it's called? Tejashwi Pran. And then, ek bar aur, Tejashwi Pratigya, Tejashwi Pran. Rahul Gandhi kahin hai hi nahi. What is happening? I want to ask you, is this how partners are respected within the mahagathbandhan? Number one. Your party is putting out posters saying Rahul Gandhi is the Jan Nayak, Udhar Nayak hai, where there are questions that are being asked that Akhilesh Yadav is the actual Jan Nayak, and of course Abdul Bari Siddiqui is even questioning whether Tejashwi Yadav, his own party man, is questioning whether Tejashwi Yadav can be called the Jan Nayak. What's going on?
Navika ji, at the onset on the auspicious occasion of Chhath Puja, wishing all my fellow panelists and all the viewers very happy Chhath Puja, and may Chhati Maiya bless all of us with good health and prosperity and bless our country, especially to Dr. Ajay Alok ji, who's from Bihar. So very, very happy greetings. Navika ji, मैं इसलिए इतना मुस्कुरा रहा था और ये गम छुपा रहा था, बिल्कुल मैं गम छुपा रहा था कि किस मुद्दे पर हम डिबेट कर रहे हैं. Navika ji, if we go through the sequence, and I'm so fortunate that I get a chance to come on Times Now, पहले Congress will not get more than 30 seats. They got 61 seats. फिर राहुल गांधी जी को साइडलाइन कर दिया. राहुल गांधी जी बिहार में नहीं. Navika ji, so today before coming on the show, I calculated how many days within this framework of Bihar elections has the honorable leader of opposition versus the honorable prime minister spent in Bihar. And the honorable leader of opposition beats the honorable prime minister in Bihar by a distance. So then we come to the third thing. इनकी फोटो छोटी है, इनकी तस्वीर बड़ी है, कोई मुद्दा है, but कोई बात नहीं. We'll accept that picture also. Because Tejashwi Yadav, as I had predicted on the show, will be the chief ministerial face. Congress will accept it and let it happen. So it will be his government. We are very clear that it will be Tejashwi Yadav's government, not Rahul Gandhi ji's government. Rahul Gandhi ji is the head of the India Alliance and LOP. Tejashwi Yadav ji is going to be the chief minister. And the last point, why is Rahul ji called Jan Naik? I call him Rahul ji. Somebody will call him Jan Naik. Somebody will call him RG. I mean, and okay, Bishnoi ji was also called Jan Naik. Chautala ji was also called Jan Naik. So people and their followers like to call their leaders Jan Naik. I agree that in Bihar we have one Jan Naik and Rahul Gandhi ji is being called by a different set. So I don't know why this is even a matter of controversy. The issue is, in 20 years, what has Nitish Kumar ji delivered? He delivered nothing. Bihar remains bottom of the pyramid on every index across the state, says the Niti Aayog report. Let Bihar continue to languish there. We are going to get it up. We are going to bring in development. And therefore, we will be the Jan Nayak for the people of Bihar in improving their lives.
Fantastic, but wait for the people of Bihar to call you the Jan Nayak. It is the Congress party which on its social media is putting out the Upadhi of Jan Nayak for Rahul Gandhi. It's not the people, it's not people on the streets. It is the Congress handle that is calling him Jan Nayak, and therefore I ask the question. Also, you gave that he spent more time in Bihar than the Prime Minister. Which timeline are you looking at, from 2004 onwards when he became MP for the first time, or are you talking about this election? Because ever since elections has been announced, he's not been seen in Bihar, not been heard in Bihar. But Ajay Alok ji, ये सब छोटी बातें हैं, किसकी फोटो छोटी है, किसकी बड़ी है. Why are you making a mountain out of a molehill? Ajay Alok ji.
Well, we are not making any mountain out of a molehill, but for sure, we all know here in Bihar, it's echoing. Can you just get it corrected? Today, the mahagathbandhan fire was led by none other than Mr. Teju Baba, and he did it very systematically. First, Jharkhand Mukti Morcha was thrown out of the alliance. They are disturbed, and the repercussion will be seen after 14th of November once the results comes out. I guess they are going to kick out the RJD from the government in Jharkhand, most probably. And let's see what will be the fate. Second thing, 243 seats, they are contesting on 255 seats. Tehsin bhai, thank you very much for wishing me Chhat, and Chhat is not only for Bihar, it is for the whole world. Chhati mein aay kripa sab pe rahe. But let me tell you, Tehsin bhai, the position here is very critical. We are fighting as a unit, and secondly, today what he has done by writing Tejashwi ka pran, where is the mahagathbandhan run? It shows that mahagathbandhan is in run by putting out Tejashwi ka pran. Third thing, one after the other, Pappu Yadav announcing on mahagathbandhan behalf that we are going to have a Muslim deputy chief minister. So all kind of confusion is prevailing there. And today, look at the manifesto. What does it say? It says, we'll bring Himalayas down to Bihar. We'll bring ocean in Bihar. We'll bring all the moons and stars in Bihar. I mean, you are an educated person, Tasim bhai. The total number of government jobs in the whole country, as for today, Bihar stands 20 lakhs, 18.9 lakhs, which includes all Jivika. The whole central government stands for 50 lakhs, and 69 lakhs are pensioners. And this man, who is not even a ninth fail, he talks of being a visionary. He says that he's going to get 2 crore 80 lakhs jobs, and people are applauding him. Where he will get the finance from? 12 lakh crore budget? Nothing. I guess he is having some connect with Kuber Bhagwan that he'll get the money. Second thing, and the most important thing, his parents, why Why one will believe? Because Lalu Yadav and Rabri both have been the Chief Minister of Bihar and undivided Bihar when Jharkhand was a part of Bihar from 90 to 2000. We had PISCO, we had coal, we had all the minerals. Everything was there. Who stopped Lalu Yadav from making it as an industrial state or developing the infrastructure? You know, the biggest casualty of post-liberalization by Narasimha Rao, the biggest casualty were two states, UP and Bihar, and both were led by Yadav clans. One by Lalu Yadav and one by Mulayam Singh Yadav. He never had any vision for development. The only development was, in Bihar there was a caste war. Every 6 months there was a caste war. Here it was a ransom was a business, kidnapping was a business, murder was a business, loot was a business, balu chori was a business. All kind of illicit things was a business. The whole education system of Bihar got geo-paradise. People of Bihar know this. Why will they trust? I mean, Biharis are well educated. I do agree that Tejashwi is garnering support, one out of BJP hatred, that is within the Muslims, that Muslims are not going to vote for us. And second, because of his castemen. Among his castemen also there is a lot of dissent, because we also have a lot of Yadav MLAs. BJP or JDU, we have a lot of Yadav MLAs. So things are changing. It's not like a cakewalk that you can run.
But you've also been in power for 20 years, Ajay Alok ji. Bihar still hasn't risen up the ranks as far as the poverty in the state is concerned. It's still the most poor state.
Bihar was in graves. Ma'am, when we inherited Bihar in 2005, the average per capita income of Bihar was 2521, rupees 2,521. Today is 8,600 something per month. Just imagine, this is the difference. We have tried, we have just taken the Bihar out of the graveyard it was in.
20 saal.
We promised electricity.
In 20 years you have done this. It could have been better is what people would say. But let me get in Professor Subodh Mehta. Professor Subodh Mehta.
Let me say last one thing.
Okay, Ajay Alok ji.
Let me just complete two lines. Nitish Kumar said very famously in 2010 election that if I don't get electricity to every house, I will not ask vote. Bihar became the first state in whole of the country to have electricity in every household, may it be a smaller village or tola or everything. Bihar announced Har Ghar Nal Ka Jal, first time in the country, and the whole country followed the suit. Today our GDP is growing at the rate of double digit, the only state in the country. We are developing. There's a massive boom in infrastructure. We have one of the best roads in the country, I can claim. But still a lot needs to be done. And secondly, we have been getting support from the center only for the last 7-8 years. Otherwise, there was no support. Narendra Modi government gave Bihar 14 lakhs from 2014 to 2025. And previous UPA government in 10 years, they had given Bihar only 1 crore 80 lakh, 1 lakh 86 crores. Lot of difference.
Okay.
So things are moving. Definitely we need to move at a much faster pace. But now the platform is ready where we are going to take the leap.
All right. On the other hand, Professor Subodh Mehta, there is the Khatakhat model that Tejashwi ki pratigya has picked up from Rahul Gandhi. Photo zarur choti ho gayi hai, lekin Khatakhat pura ka pura aa gaya hai. In 20 days, there will be an ordinance for 3 crore jobs. But the first job within 20 months. 20 months you will take to provide the first job in the every family getting government jobs. Of course, people are asking the question, kya ho gaya hai? Why is there no photograph, no presence of Rahul Gandhi over the last several weeks? No Rahul Gandhi when Tejashwi ji was announced as the chief ministerial face. No Rahul Gandhi at the manifesto release. Hua kya hai?
Navika ji, before I come to your question, first let me respond to Alok bhai. Sarcasm and the timid understanding of a new economic policy that was implemented in 1991. And moreover, the timid understanding of the GDP and the budget of that time. When you look to 1990, Ajay bhai, the budget of Bihar was in 1989 only 1600, and the India budget at that time was 40,000 crore. When we left in 2005, the budget of Bihar was 26,000 crore and India budget was 4,50,000 crore. And now the budget of Bihar is 3 lakh and India budget is 50 lakh. Now, when you have a comparative study, Ajay bhai, you will find that we did much better than what Nitish Kumar has done today. Even looking to the Human Development Index, which started in 1999, which started in 1990 and till 2005, we developed the state by 0.89. And when you look to 2005 to 25, you developed it 0.59. And moreover, when you look to the crime
is
rate,
it your case, Professor Mehta? Is it your case that Bihar developed more in Lalu regime than in Nitish regime? Is that what you are saying?
Yes, this is what I am giving an argument. And
then why were you voted out, and why haven't you come back to power in 20 years?
Now let me answer, ma'am. You didn't interrupt Alok bhai. Now why are you interrupting me? Now coming to the bifurcation of Bihar at that time, you know, all the industrial sector went to Jharkhand, and who was the responsible person who, you know, bifurcated the state? It was Bharatiya Janata Party. They promised us to give a, you know, special package to Bihar. Package I converted into a special status. Even today, Nitish Kumar did not get the special status. Now coming to the industrial economic reform, you know, in 1991, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh suffered most primarily because in a market you need a literacy level, you need an infrastructure. At that time, Bihar was not there, neither Uttar Pradesh. So the company went to Gujarat and Maharashtra and the developed state. Now coming to the last 10 year, approximately 2,85,000 crore project has been given to Gujarat, and in last 10 years only 85,000 crore has been given to Gujarat. Look to the Ministry of Statistics, Alok bhai. You know, and there is a difference in the budget itself. Approximately out of 50,000 crore, 50 lakh crore of the budget, 11 lakh crore is allocated to the projects. And all those projects, even in this budget also, 11 lakh crore, you know, 1,75,000 crore has gone to Andhra Pradesh for green energy. Maharashtra, 80,000 crore has gone for, building a port. And in semiconductor industry, 75,000 crore has gone to, Gujarat. What you are talking about?
That you have begun to worry about these things is frankly music to my ears. But Dr. Anand Ranganathan, can the RJD claim?
I have not answered your question. I have just refuted.
Sir, आप तो पूरा दिन ले लेंगे, आपकी बात नहीं खत्म होगी. मेरा डिबेट तो आधे घंटे का है. आई एम सॉरी, इतना डेवलपमेंट मैं झेल नहीं पा रही हूँ, बिकॉज आप तो इतनी बड़ी बातें बता रहे हैं कि आधा घंटा तो बहुत कम है इसके लिए. बट डॉक्टर आनंद रंगनाथन, आर वी टू बिलीव नाउ दैट द लालू years were better for Bihar than the Nitish Kumar years?
Good evening, Navika, and good evening to my fellow panelists. A lot has been said about the manifesto cover, be that as it may, and Tehseen, my good friend, trying to defend it. I think the real debate has to be what is inside that cover. And I think what is inside is just so shocking to every sensible and logical Indian that it belies beggars belief. And I'll tell you why. What exactly is being promised? And there is no doubt about it. Every political party is culpable, including the BJP, for promising the moon and the sun or whatever you may be. And the fact of the matter is more than 100 lakh crores is right now the cumulative debt of our states. It is going towards a culture that India cannot escape, and I talk about the freebie culture. Now, what exactly has Tejashwi promised? Just one instance out of the many. He has promised a government job for every family in Bihar. How many families are there in Bihar? And Professor Mehta, my good friend, would know there are 3 crore families. That is, he's promised 30 million government jobs at a time when we should be having the government not giving out any jobs whatsoever. We should be focusing on privatization, less of government in everything. He suddenly promised 30 million government jobs. How many government jobs are there in Bihar? Not even 1 million. वो 29.5 million jobs कहाँ से आएंगे? और वो सरकारी jobs? Is there any sense to what his claim is? Number 2, he's claimed an MSP. He's going to promise an MSP for every crop. Does he even understand this is the same weather-beaten promise of Rahul Gandhi, that he said that a guarantee of MSP on every crop, and the BJP government at center, Ms. Sitaraman rightly said, it's going to cost the exchequer upwards of 16 to 20 lakh crores. We only have 50 lakh crores to dish out every year.
Let me come in.
Professor Saab, I didn't interrupt you. Please, I'm talking just data, so please bear with me. You can please, I want you to rebut me. So please just bear for 1 minute more. ये पैसा कहां से आएगा, कौन लाएगा, कौन जनरेट करेगा? Not even mentioning that right now the debt of Bihar is 3.3 lakh crores. He is promising, I don't know, not just the moon or the sun, but the universe. Third, health insurance 5 lakh की सुना था, 25 लाख की ऑफर कर रहे हैं. मतलब ना सर ना पैर. और दूसरा ये जो अनबिलीवेबल प्रोमिसेस हैं, वक्फ एक्ट कह रहे हैं अमेंडमेंट एबॉलिश कर दे. इट इज नॉट इन हिज हैंड्स. 50% reservation cap.
Exactly. And that's exactly what former Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said. Because you can make promises कि मैं आसमान के तारे तोड़ के ले आऊंगा. जब सरकार में आना नहीं है तो कुछ भी प्रॉमिस कर दीजिए. Because we are seeing the खटाखट model and its performance in Telangana, in Karnataka and in Himachal Pradesh. Now, if this is a leaf out of that book, where does it leave the people of Bihar?
Karnataka and Telangana? May I please ask you, and with a lot of respect, with Karnataka and Telangana, in fact, I'm flying to Karnataka tomorrow. Can you tell me how is it suffering? Telangana has attracted the highest
Karnataka GDP dropped.
No, the GDP did not drop. Again, the calculations have dropped. On the contrary, the highest investments have come into Karnataka, number one, for the first time beating Maharashtra. For the first time, Karnataka has beaten Maharashtra.
Shahzad bhai, Tehseen bhai, take it for yourself. 2022, it was 14.2%. To 2024-25, it has dropped to 9.2%, the GDP. Many districts are seeing a slump in the industrial growth in Karnataka because this is the character of the Congress.
There's been such a public spat because the Karnataka government does not even have money to fill potholes. Because they've given everything in khatakhat. Anand Ranganathan raising his hand. Ghanshyam Tiwari coming to you. Anand Ranganathan.
Thank you. And Ghanshyamji, thank you for your patience. Just 30 seconds to Tehseen. Tehseen, do you know the debt of Karnataka is now reaching 8 lakh crores? And do you agree with Tejashwi promising 30 million jobs and only 0.5 million government jobs exist in Bihar? Tehseen, I don't expect you to support this. Please.
Well, the point here is, and Ghanshyam Tiwari, also somebody who understands and appreciates economic issues. But Ghanshyam Tiwari, let me begin with the political issues first. Who's the real Jan Nayak? Is it Rahul Gandhi or Akhilesh Yadav? Because your party says it is Akhilesh Yadav. Rahul Gandhi and his party says it is Rahul Gandhi. And of course, within the RJD, Nayak par they have settled. But then Abdul Bari Siddiqui says, abhi to Jannayak banne mein Tejashwi ko samay lagega. Why is everybody trying to take the top job and still make the whole country believe that the India alliance is together and coordinated?
Good evening, Navika ji, to you, the viewers and the fellow co-panelists, and a very happy Chhath Puja to everybody, that our collective effort will bring prosperity to our nation and Bihar. As far as the title goes, at least no one in India alliance is competing to become Vishnu Bhagwan, as the BJP spokesperson in 2018 said. Modi ji is Vishnu Bhagwan's 11th avatar, or nobody is calling themselves non-biological material, as the Prime Minister himself deemed his avatar as, I don't know which avatar of Vishnu Bhagwan. So as far as titles of Nayaks, Jan Nayaks and other Nayaks go, every state has their Jan Nayaks. A leader who stays true to their principle, does not do jumlebaji. If someone does a basic Google search on 100 jumlas by Indian Prime Minister, you will get a very beautiful list. From ChatGPT to Google, it will provide you. And as far as the economics of my good friend Anand Ranganathan goes, for 15 years, Modi ji has promised special status to Bihar. That did not come. In the anxiety and urgency of a previous election, he said, "Kitna Bihar ko dein? 50,000 crore dein, 75,000 crore dein, 1 lakh crore dein," as if this was money coming straight from his pocket. Mr. Adani might be sitting. So reality is that BJP, that so far has not even produced a manifesto, let alone a manifesto of NDA, has what has it delivered to Bihar? Of the 2 crore families in Bihar today, 1 person in every 2 family migrates either for education or majduri from Bihar. 1 crore migrants. The Modi model is money to Gujarat and his favorite states and majdoor to Bihar. The question that people of Bihar have to answer is, do they want a majdoor and majboor based Modi model which only promises jumlas from 50,000 crore dein, 75,000 crore dein, 1 lakh crore dein, offers no manifesto, brings only negative politics? The Deputy Chief Minister, and Ajay Alok, my good friend, can defend him, would have countless degrees because they are built of the same fiction that Mr. Modi ji brought to the country. That Deputy Chief Minister, his date of birth is not known, whether he is 7th pass, whether he is a doctorate, whether he is a Kamraj University alumnus, nobody knows. This is their other Deputy Chief Minister has, I don't know how many EPIC cards and voter ID cards. The fraud put on people of Bihar, that now not only that BJP wants them to be Majdoor and Majboor, they even want to snatch away their right to vote. The Election Commission believes that there are 50 lakh Ghuspaitiyas, people who should not be on the voter roll of Bihar.
If we are talking and debating on education levels of chief ministers and deputy chief ministers, then you're opening a Pandora's box right here. Anand Ranganathan raising his hand. Ajay Alok coming to you. Anand Ranganathan first.
Well, just one sentence, Anand, before you come in. The Pandora's box opened when Amit Shah presented the glorious degree of Prime Minister himself. So there is no Pandora's box here. BJP produces the largest number of MPs and MLAs who have criminal charges. The largest number of MPs and MLAs we have heard who have degrees that they cannot prove they have it. So there's no Pandora box here. Please go ahead, Anand.
Anand.
Okay, thank you. नहीं लोग घनश्याम इज अ डियर फ्रेंड, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम यह है कि जलेबी बनाने राहुल गांधी गए थे और घनश्याम जी बना रहे हैं जलेबी. दो सवाल थे इनसे सिंपल, उनको आंसर किया ही नहीं. स्टेडियम शिफ्ट कर दिया, गोल पोस्ट तो दूसरी बात है. नंबर वन, how many government jobs exist in Bihar and how many millions of government jobs has Tejashwi promised? ये सिंपल डेटा का क्वेश्चन है. घनश्याम इज वेरी गुड एट डेटा. मुझे फिगर दे दें, मेरी तरफ से फिगर है 0.5 million jobs are there in Bihar, government jobs, and Tejashwi has promised 30 million. Number two, simple again data, because Ghanshyam is very good at data. What was the GDP per capita of Bihar 4 years ago and was it now? According to me, it was 40,000 rupees. Today it is 60,000. 50% increase in GSDP per capita in the last 4 years. आप मुझे बता दें, am I right or am I wrong?
There are two parts to your question. One is that the government jobs. When a government is elected and it sets its priority to uplift the poor, it will come up with policies such as Manrega, which guarantees a 100-day job, but it's a guarantee. Similarly, if a young minister,
when Modi gives the Manrega jobs, then they say these are not jobs, these are stopgap arrangements. Now Ajay Alok, they are giving the Manrega. Here the cat is out of the bag. Ajay Alok, now the Manrega jobs are the jobs that Tejashwi Yadav is talking about. The same issue on which the Modi Sarkar was questioned is now the model that has been put forth in this manifesto. Day one, ध्वस्त हो गया है manifesto. Ajay Alok.
Let me answer, Navika ji. Let me answer. It's the RJD who will be giving the job. So let me answer.
Navika.
तो समाजवादी पार्टी के साथ अग्री नहीं करते, समाजवादी पार्टी कांग्रेस से अग्री नहीं करती, कांग्रेस और आरजेडी अलायंस में साथ नहीं दिखते. अजय आलोक प्लीज समझा दीजिए क्या चल क्या रहा है यहाँ.
Yes, sometime I really wonder, like intelligent people like Tehseen, Ghanshyam, my Subodh Mehta, all well-read, educated people. I mean, if they are following the ideology and footsteps of Rahul Gandhi and ninth failed Tejashwi Yadav, I mean, do we stand any chance of arguing with them? Right now it was said that GDP for the 4 years had gone 60,000. Anandji, it is 68,000 now, not 60,000. And consistently for the last 10 years, GDP growth has been in double digits. Let me tell you very clearly, they are, just remove Teju Baba from Lalu family. What he is? Will any one of them will acknowledge him? No. Remove Rahul Gandhi from Gandhi family. Will anyone will acknowledge him? No. There are nothing. ये ना जन नायक है ना नायक है, ये नालायक है. और कैसे नालायक है मैं बताता हूँ. इनको भेजा गया DPSR के पुरम, one of the best schools. तो ये पढ़ नहीं पाए, 9th फेल हो गए. उसके बाद गए क्रिकेट खेलने, क्रिकेट भी नहीं खेल पाए, पानी ढोते रह गए. उसके बाद आए पॉलिटिक्स में. नीतीश कुमार की बदौलत पहली बार थोड़ा दिन सत्ता में रह लिए, दो बार, 17 महीने. तो इतने बड़े बेवकूफ है कि कहते हैं कि मैंने 5 लाख नौकरी दे दी. तो डिप्टी सीएम 5 लाख नौकरी देता है. ऑल ऑफ यू आर लर्नेड फेलोज, कम ऑन एंड यू एडवोकेट की तेजस्वी ने 5 लाख नौकरी दे दी. एंड देन इलेक्टोरल डेफिसिट, 7 elections RJD has lost. 7. 2005, 2009, 2014, 2019, 2020, 2024. ये लायक हैं. 90 elections Rahul Gandhi has lost. has made his mark in the Guinness Book of World Record. ये लायक हैं, जननायक हैं. 5 elections Akhilesh Yadav lost consecutively. 2017, 2019, 2022, 2024. नायक हैं. I mean, ये पारिवारिक पुत्र है भाई. Please agree, and they don't have the vision and they don't have the grey matters enough to carry forward a state of 14 crores or to carry forward a state of 32 crores.
Well, the fight is intense, the fight is on the ground, but Tehseen Poonawala just putting the facts on the table. This is Prahlad Joshi's tweet from August. Karnataka, which had a revenue surplus in 22-23, the CAG report said that there is now a revenue deficit of almost 9,500 crore and a fiscal deficit which has gone up from 46,000 crores to 66,000 crores. That is the Karnataka model right here. Numbers that I have quoted, reports that I am quoting. But what do people of India think? Unni Amanam says Tejashwi didn't take Rahul seriously. In Bihar, he will be a burden. Had RJD contested in all the 60 seats given to the Congress, RJD would have got 20 more seats than they will get now. Cherian Kuruvilla, it's only because of Rahul Gandhi's popularity that lakhs of people attend his meetings and rallies. Tejashwi Yadav is an opportunist and grabbing all credit for himself. Swaminathan says Rahul Gandhi has been sidelined even by his own party. He is not visible anywhere. Well, that's what your voice, viewers' voice on the channel is saying. But we did a short poll. We did a poll on social media and asked the question, has Rahul Gandhi been sidelined by Tejashwi Yadav in Bihar? Yes, say 63% of the people. No, say 31%. Can't say 6% of the people. So that is the verdict of the people, not my verdict. This is how people have voted. How is it going in Bihar? Our teams are on the ground. At the moment, Rahul Gandhi not cited. Promise of appearance, Tejashwi and Rahul together tomorrow. Well, we are waiting for the blockbuster. At the moment, well, everybody is just chewing the nails before the big debut on the box office tomorrow. We'll keep you posted on what happens in Bihar. But for now, thank you very much to all my panelists joining me on debate number 1. On the other side, the Epstein files, the saga that is unveiling.